Hello everyone, I'm Miles with GreekRecipeHub.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make Greek meatballs in EggLemon Sauce soup, or Youvarlakia Avgolemono. The first thing that you're going to need is some chicken stock. We are actually going to be putting pine nuts in it this time. This is not a traditional thing that you do, but we like to have it. Some garlic, lemon, we already have a chopped onion here. Some flour, and traditionally you use 1 pound of ground beef, but today we are making turkey. So if you are a little health conscious and want to switch out, turkey is acceptable. We have eggs here. We have some Greek orzo that's imported from Greece. If you're interested about how to get this, you can check out our website for details. And we have parsley, salt, and pepper. So alright, let's get started. Alright, so now we have our core ingredients here, and we're going to combine them. So I already have the onion diced and in the bowl, and now we're going to add some garlic. I have a garlic press here. I recommend, if you love garlic as much as I do, that you invest in one of these. Makes it very easy. Okay, and the pine nuts, about a handful. 1 to 2 teaspoons of parsley, the orzo, and we're going to add 1 egg. Egg is for a binding agent, and the 1 pound of turkey. And then the fun begins as we basically just use our hands, get in there, and mix it all together. Okay, so now we have the meat mixture thoroughly mixed together. What we're going to do is we're going to take about a tablespoon's worth and roll it into a ball. We're going to coat it in flour, and we're going to place it in a deep pot, and we're going to go clockwise around the pot until we're finished. Okay, so now that we've created our meatballs and put them in a pan, it's time to add the chicken broth. And basically what you want to do is you want to go at least an inch, inch and a half above the meatballs. Okay, so here we are. I'm adding the broth to the pot. And for this particular time, I've added 2 quarts of chicken broth. And now the next thing that we have to do is turn it on about medium heat, medium to high heat, to let it boil. Okay, now that it's come to a boil, we're simply just going to cover, reduce the heat, and simmer for another 45 minutes or until the meat is cooked. So now that the meatballs are cooked, we're going to take them out one by one, removing them, so we're just left with the chicken broth. And once that's done, we'll go ahead and make the most important part, the Avgolemono. Okay, so now we're going to make the Avgolemono sauce. And it should be mentioned that this sauce is prevalent in many Greek dishes, so you'll find it quite often. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to separate 3 eggs. And these are about medium to large eggs. Okay, and now we'll whisk the 3 eggs. And you'll want to do this for a few minutes so it's nice and mixed together. Okay, so now that the eggs are mixed well, we're going to just give it a nice slow beat and add 1 teaspoon of flour. And this just helps thicken it up a little bit. Okay, and now we will add the juice from 2 lemons. And if this is your first time making it, you might want to try maybe three halves of a lemon before you add all four, depending on your preference of lemon. And if you're like me, you may decide to add more. Okay, so we have the Avgolemono sauce mixed here. We have the meatballs set aside, and we have our chicken broth here. Now, when we took the meatballs out, we were a little low on chicken broth, so we ended up adding another 2 cups and brought it back up to a boil. So the most important part for the Avgolemono, since it is egg-based, you don't want to just add it directly into the hot liquid because it will curdle. So what you want to do is you want to take a ladle's worth of the broth and slowly pour it in as you mix. And what this does is it brings the temperature of the eggs up. And I normally will do it twice. And this way, the eggs aren't cold, and when they're added, they won't curdle. So we'll go ahead and do that now. And as you see, it should be like this nice cream color. If your eggs do curdle, that's all right. It won't taste bad. You'll just have little bits of egg. All right. So now we put a couple meatballs in a bowl, and we'll go ahead and add the Avgolemono sauce. And I like to top it with a little bit of parsley. And you'll be ready to serve it alongside some nice bread. Once again, I'm Miles for GreekRecipeHub.com. So make sure you go ahead and check out our website and subscribe to our page for more videos on how to cook Greek food.